It's going to be a reading for Friday, on July 13th. I'm just going to get into it. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. Three of Swords. And the King of Swords. Alright. So I'm feeling like there's going to be like some heartbreak going on. It could be a third party energy that came back because of like because of financial reasons. But it seems like at the end of the day with the King of Swords, it seems like you're going to take control of your life in a sense. And do what's best for you. You have the Six of Cups here. And then also the Chariot. So it seems like you came from a place where you were just like really overly giving to someone. And you decided to, I guess, stop. You're like, I'm no longer going to give to you. You have the Seven of Swords. So you have a lot of stress on your mind right now. And the Knight of Pentacles. Alright, so the Knight of Pentacles, yeah, it's like you're just moving, you're slowly moving towards a new beginning. It's like you're slowly moving out of this like area where you always feel like you have to fight every 5 minutes with maybe like a person or in a situation. You just always have your guard up. Literally, there's like 10 swords here. Not 10, but like there's 4 swords here. And it's like you keep trying to fight it. So the base card is a Five of Swords, just to kind of get like, you're like, where did 4 come from? So it's like there's 4 swords here, and it feels like you always had to fight and fight and fight and fight and fight and fight. And you no longer want to fight anymore with the Chariot and the Knight of Pentacles. It's like, okay, you're like, oh my gosh, this is way too much dysfunction for me. I need to move out of the situation and go into something a little bit more healthier. Now, I feel like before, whoever you're in a relationship with the Six of Cups, you were overly giving to them and to their energy and to everything that they were about. But you realize that they were taking you for granted and more so just using you for your money, okay? And that's when you felt heartbroken because maybe something maybe like a test came out and they failed. They failed because they were more concerned about what you can do from them versus like who you are to them, right? And then with the Knight of Swords, you realize like, okay, well maybe I need to cut these people off. Maybe I need to cut this person off. But it wasn't like an easy task for you to cut this person off because you have the Seven of Swords here. So, I mean, you still are very like stressed out over like the separation in general. But you know, all in all, that you have to move forward into a new beginning. But I'll keep going because I'm kind of enjoying this. Alright. Now, there may have been some illusions in your past about, like, I think that's with the Seven of Swords and why you feel like, oh, it's hard to let go because maybe you had this illusion like, oh, we're going to be together, we're going to have this nice, big, happy family, and everything's going to be great, you know? Even though there was dysfunction going on the entire time, you still had this, like, wishful thinking or wish fulfillment that this relationship was supposed to be it. But you do have the Star card, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could have been dealing with the Scorpio, but you had to let that energy go and had to move into a new situation with the Aquarius, so it's, or a new beginning. It doesn't have to be an Aquarius per se, but there is a new beginning. I believe the Chariot is Cancer, so you could have been in a relationship with the Cancer in the past. Like maybe you had, you know, this dysfunction with a Cancer or a Scorpio, okay? But there are new beginnings. Once you let go of that energy, you're going to have the Nine of Cups, right? So I feel like it's going to be more of it's going to be more of like I feel like whoever you're going to go into this new relationship with, it's going to be like more of an open line of communication, or more of like a balance in giving. I'm not saying it's going to be completely equal. I mean, the person I feel like who has more resources is going to be like dishing out more. But I mean, the person that you're going into a new relationship with, they play their part. They do what they can, and it shows because you have the four wands here. So you guys are gonna have some form of relationship. All right. So that's what I have for you for today, July 13th, Friday the 13th. So let go of all negative energies that do not serve you. Blessings are on the horizons. If you are dealing with a Scorpio, let that person go, because there's nothing but negative energy around that Scorpio. You may be moving into a new beginning with an Aquarius, or a new beginning may be happening in your future. But just keep moving forward and follow your intuition. If you feel like any negative energy around you, just let it go. Just let it go. Cut it off with all these swords that you have going on. All right. Until next time, be blessed. And I'm out. Tarot me this.